just humming like. Don't know why, just need some chill vibes. Pickle Podcast trivia, so insightful, it's delightful like. Pickle Podcast full of hypotheticals, making you feel electrical. Yeah. Well, yeah. Nico is your podcast host, always got a technical plan. Yeah, he's the man. Going like. Can't get enough Pickle Podcast. Sully's your host, who may or may not have the most, but don't worry, he will boast. Can't get enough Pickle Podcast. The best fans in the world be like. The people buying the merch be like. Can't get enough Pickle Podcast. Can't get enough Pickle Podcast. Thanks for listening to this song.
Two roads diverged in a yellow wood.
And sorry I could not travel both.
And be one traveler, long I stood,
And looked down one as far as I could.
to where it bent in the underground.
Then took the other as just as fair.
And having perhaps the better claim,
Because it was grassy and wanted wear.
though as for that, the passing there,
Had worn them really about the same.
and both that morning equally lay,
In leaves, no step had trodden back.
oh, I kept the first for another day,
Yet knowing how way leads on to way,
I doubted if I should ever come back.
I should be telling this with a sigh.
Somewhere ages and agents hence,
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I
took the one less traveled by.
And that has made all the difference.
The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost.
Nice.
Alright, that was extremely clean. Nice job.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, we didn't stumble or we didn't lose the line. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That was like this is like the ideal poem for us because we want it kind of just short, sweet.
Episode 20. We got the formula right. Episode 20.
Yeah, it takes 20 of these to get it down to to a T, really how you want it. And I think I'm glad we made it to 20. It's
I know.
quite fitting, except probably would have been more fitting for it to be 21, episode 21.
Yeah, but that'll be hopefully in a month.
Yeah. Next one. All right, well, let's get some introductory stuff out of the way. So, welcome everybody to the Pickle Podcast. I'm your host, picklesonmayo, and I'm joined today, as always, with my co-host, Sully in the Box, or most commonly known as Mr. Nobody 711. Say hello.
Hi, that's me.
Yeah. All right. And I guess for the quote of the day, let me just get everything ready. For the quote of the day for you all, or question of the day, I'm sorry, will be, what is one of your New Year's resolutions for 2021? Now this is a bit topical, as we are entering the new year, of course. But and we also cover this a bit more later down the line. But if you have any of those that you would like to share, then feel free to. Absolutely.
Mine is to watch more Pickle Podcast.
I would say mine is probably some self-development related stuff, but that is definitely up on there as well.
Maybe some Calamari Part 5.
Dude, I was actually planning to work on it this weekend, and
you know how many times
I was
I've
planning
heard that?
to.
You know how many times I've heard that one?
I know. It's a bit. It's honestly become kind of a meme at this point.
It's a running gag at this point.
But I promise you guys, it will come out eventually. I, to be honest, don't know when, but hopefully you'll see it soon. But before we get everything started.
Remember, I was like, it was 2019. I was like, get it out. Let's get it out before 2020. We're in 2021.
Yeah. Look, as soon as there's a single delay, it's like a domino effect. I can't stop it. I don't know what there is to it. But anyways, before we get started, I probably should have shown this a bit earlier, but this is a finished painting that I'll be doing over this, podcast. And how, you may ask? Well, that's because I recorded a time lapse beforehand, and so you guys will be able to watch that process of the different stages, the way I sketch, I guess. And this is really different from how I usually do stuff, so it's quite interesting, honestly, for myself as well, to just look back at what I was doing. I was in the beginning, you'll see I was writing down a few keywords I wanted to capture as well, and I kind of sketched off that whole thing. And so hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and hopefully this is good enough to replace the usual casual sketching I do in the back. All right.
Yeah, that piece of art is good enough to be on a piece of merch.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So I made some very minor changes, as I tend to do, but I kind of ignore what Nico. I ignored his blessing. He didn't give me his blessing to do so, but I did it anyways.
I know, but you know what? I kind of like what you did with this new item though. Why don't we go into this first one over here? I have this thing called Dark Reader on.
Yeah.
Kind of helps my eyes, but I'll turn it off for you guys. So yeah, this is the new product that Sully has put up for the store. Why don't you mark it?
So basically, essentially, I just recolored the logo and I kept I cut out all the edges except the farthest edge, so it looks like a little looks like a little like camera snippet thing. It's neon, and I thought, hey, that's kind of cool.
It almost like reminds me of like those, I guess, beats. I'd say like sound waves. Like.
Oh yeah.
This is like a speaker that's emitting.
I didn't think of that, but yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it, and it's another option for you. Feel free to buy our merch, no obligations. But hey, you'll be swagging and you'll be supporting us. So yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one other item I added to the store.
Oh yeah. We will take a look. Is this okay? Now, is this a new like merchandise to Teespring as a whole?
I can't resist every time they drop a new piece of merch.
Well, yeah, I can tell based off like all the different apparel we've got.
Look, it's a fanny pack.
Yeah, so
Three pickles on no heads with the gangster font.
Yep. I feel like, oh yeah, now that I think about it, I haven't changed my icon in quite a while. I think after this podcast, I will get on that. Yeah.
Dang.
I feel like my avatar deserves an update, even though this isn't like terrible. It's
You're gonna outdate my fanny pack?
Yeah, like some other products on here, but no, it's just. I mean, maybe you can just like update this, right? Couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would be something worthwhile.
I very well could.
All right. So now that we got that stuff out of the way,
let's get into the meat and gravy of this train. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what that analogy was, but yeah.
The meat and gravy, yeah.
Of the train.
Yes. Hold on. I think we're good now. Do you want to start us off?
Sure. So before we get into anything, let's catch up with us. What's new that you're doing, man? Let's talk about.
Dang it! I regret asking that. I was like too distracted with whatever is going on, like behind the scenes, and I was like,
talk about all the happily ever afters.
Fine. All right. I guess with me, something that's new and regular is, first of all, journaling. As in, I've been able to journal like really consistently these past few months.
I can tell by your Instagram. Yeah, definitely.
Oh no! Well, I mean, it's like even outside of just Instagram.
Just for yourself practice.
Yeah, so I've got this like handy dandy journal by me, and I fill up like half a page every day after.
Is it a journal for art or is it a diary?
Oh no! It's a diary. It's lined and everything.
Oh, but also like you're writing about your life. Oh,
yeah.
So it's that kind of journal, right?
Yeah.
Just say diary. That'd be less confusing.
Okay, well, what do you think of when you say journal? Is that
because you do art? So I'm like, he's doing an art.
Okay.
He's doing an art journal or something. I didn't think you're actually writing about your life.
I know, but like, I mean, I do stuff beyond just art,
Do you?
I'd like to think I do. We'll get into that later as we as I like continue what I was gonna finish saying.
Alright.
So first, I guess, would be journaling. That's been a good way to like organize my thoughts on a regular basis. And another thing would also be reading and writing, just like in journal as well. So
you're trying to expand your art portfolio to like becoming a poet now.
you could say that. I think I just like want to. I guess it has something to do with like
you want to get like
of it.
Do what, like better grades in English or something?
I mean, anything that includes writing, which would be like almost every academic class. You got science and you got history, got English as well. That's like.
Dude, writing is very important. Science definitely requires a lot.
But
history can definitely require a lot as well. Yeah, definitely.
I was talking more about writing on like the creative side because I noticed that in school we're kind of forced to be very mechanical about like the structure.
Even in
wow.
English, yeah, like there's
Yeah.
a structure, and there's like not too much like free story writing. That's like an elementary thing, but now like in high school and high, they never let you do that.
Yeah, so I guess my main objective was really to come up with original stories and characters and tell something out of with just words, you know, because I already
Yeah.
kind of do that with art, but never really focused on that writing aspect so much.
Now, one thing before I forget, hello to Parth in the chat.
Yes, I was gonna mention him earlier, but I don't know
Yeah,
what to
it is.
say.
Because he didn't really.
Yeah.
He's in the chat, but he didn't exactly say anything. But
All right. Well, anyways, welcome.
glad to see you. But yeah, continuing what we were saying. Well, if you end up writing a full book, you know, Teespring does have they have a new feature where you can upload like ebooks you've written.
Whoa! Wait, no way.
Yeah, so if you finish a book, I'll be happy to put it on the store.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll let you go on to what your part of this question it was.
Oh, my part, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had any like enlightenment breakthrough journaling about myself. Let me think. I've been just trying to get those learner's permit hours in, you know.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Are those even required though? Technically speaking.
It technically is required, but at the same time, technically, you could very well forge it and just say you did hours you never did, and your parents would sign off on it.
I mean, as long as it's as long as you're confident in your driving ability, I guess that's not too much of an issue.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Driving's fun, man. That's a fun thing.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, it's the fun part only comes with, you know, actually being confident when you're driving.
Yeah.
Because when you're not, you're you kind of freeze up for a moment.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
And you're like,
I
oh
was,
shoot.
sometimes when it maybe get a little bit busy, there's a tiny bit of anxiety that comes into it when you're on the road. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
But overall, I mean, normal conditions most of the time, it's a swell experience, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess that's about it. What about books though? I remember last time
Oh, would you talk about books?
weren't we talking about adaptations, movie adaptations and such?
Yeah. Well, you're trying to ask what I'm reading.
Yeah, or if you're reading anything
Became
I wouldn't even say noteworthy. Just are you reading any fiction novels?
I have. I got recently. I've been currently in the middle, almost done with I heard of this. I think I mentioned this before. Wait, hold on. Wait. I'm trying to remember if I mentioned. I'm trying to remember. Wait, did I mention this book series before? I mentioned
book series.
I mentioned to you how I liked Stuart Gibbs. Did I ever mention that his books?
Spy School was it?
Yeah, Spy School. Yeah. So I'm reading his zoo thing.
Mm.
He has a book series about zoo and poachers trying to, It's pretty good. So I'm reading. It's I think the third one of the series, Lying Down.
Is that the sequel or / prequel to Belly Up?
I think it's the third one. Belly Up was the first one.
Oh really? No way.
No. The first one was Fun Jungle, and then it was Belly Up, and then I think it was Lying Down.
Oh, Lying Down, like the animal lion.
Actually, no. Wait, no. There's actually no. There was. I forgot. No, I forgot. Lying Down's it's a very new one. No, I'm forgetting the Zoo trilogy. Wait, hold on. So it was Fun Jungle, Belly Up. Shoot, what was the other ones? There was two other ones. Pandemonium. That was another one.
Pandemonium.
I don't remember the other one.
Are these? Yeah, do these all share a similar character?
Yeah, he has a space series. He has a zoo series, and he has a spy series. His spy series is the most famous, but I'm reading his zoo series. I read it in the past, and now recently he made the latest one, which I'm reading,
Dang. Okay.
which is Lying Down.
Oh, that's interesting.
I appreciate that he has the same kind of book titling that how we title our podcast. Like it's an old New Year sounds like. And like,
There's like
and then
certain charm
he's
to
like
it,
lying.
you know?
Yeah, and he's like lying down. It's like it's a simple charm to the titling, like how we do.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm reading right now. What about you?
For me, it would mainly just be this sounds kind of like, I don't know, a bit snobbish of me, but I've been reading
What?
Lord of the Flies.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of that before?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never read it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, so far it's actually pretty good. Like at first I didn't think I would get too invested in it, but so far, you know, like characters and such
Mm-hmm.
are starting to, you know, like really flesh out. And I think there's supposed to be like a political message or something in it. Not really political, but like a message on society, I guess.
We live in a society.
Yeah. You could like dumb it down to that phrase. But so far I'm enjoying the read, even though not all the words and like scenes I exactly understand. But I mean, like, it's because it's kind of, he kind of uses like strange imagery, like not I guess unconventional imagery, which is maybe why it's like so critically acclaimed. Yeah.
I'm glad to see we're both reading. We hope you read too, but also listen to the podcast. Don't forget to.
Honestly, you could listen and read too.
If that's how you multitask, you know, all the power to you.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
But like, I guess it would fit more with just music playing in the background.
yeah. You know, well, speaking of what am I trying to say? You know, reading. That's the thing you do in school. You know, how about we do our usual. Talk about school, you know, for all our same-aged viewers as we usually do, and for the adults out there that want to know what we're going through in this very awkward, strange time. Both,
Sure, yeah, I know.
well, I was gonna say both socially and like in terms of the school logistics, but honestly, it's not socially awkward anymore because like there's just no interaction.
I know, yeah, but it's like it's kind of a mental battle. Not really battle, like you're not battling with anybody, but it's very. I feel like the teachers have a tough time.
I think they've already thrown in the towel, like getting everyone trying to be social and all that. It is accepted. All the cameras will be off, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. I almost feel like if the teachers ever did force students to turn on their cameras, it would at least establish that kind of like basic connection with them. But sadly, our school just.
Wait, I don't think legally they could do that. So.
I mean, can they?
No, can't legally make someone just have their camera on.
No, but like some schools, I mean, you could not like strictly enforce it, but you could make it a grade, like as in a part of like the curriculum.
I guess, but
or like a requirement, something like that. I've heard some schools do that as a way to.
we go to a public school, man. This is public school mentality. We ain't gonna enforce it.
Yeah, but like I almost feel like it would.
I agree, it'd be probably positive in the long run, but one,
Yeah.
we wouldn't get to go on our phone in the middle of class, and two, yeah.
that's the
That's
the only thing you could think about. Yeah.
No, two, you know, like there's negatives to us. We would have to comb our hair, make sure we're all, you know.
Yeah.
That's kind of about it for guys. Just comb our hair, but
That's as far as it. Yeah.
maybe shave. You know, gotta shave as well. But comb your hair, shave. But yeah, you know.
I suppose. Yeah. But that also like develops a sense of responsibility, I guess.
Responsibility. That was so. I did that in 2019. It's 2021.
Well, I just think that, you know, there's always the pros and cons to an argument. I think there's like a fair amount of pros to like making students turn on their cameras, but obviously like some students may not perform as well. But I almost feel like it has like the exact opposite effect on many other students. Like,
Sure, I could see like having a camera on you at all times would make you like a bit more nervous, is like when you're writing or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, but like, you know, when we're actually taking tests, no one, you know, virtually no one ever actually like turns on their camera. Like as soon as there's a test, it's like
the teacher says turn off your camera too.
Oh really?
Yeah, they don't say, oh, it's test time, turn on your camera. They don't say that.
Oh, I never heard that, because I guess it's mainly because most of my classes don't have people turning on their cameras like
In general.
Yeah, in general as well. Like maybe only two or so classes have done that.
Yeah. Well, in terms of things that are very debatable whether they're good or bad, our school, in the hopes of returning to hybrid, which me and Nico aren't doing, but I guess only like 20% of the people in our county are doing. But the thing is, if it returns, which is still a very great area, since we do live in a very populated area, you know, in the DC, Northern Virginia metropolitan.
You could just say the acronym, you know.
Yeah, the DMV area, you know. We mentioned before, it's a populated area, so there's a lot of COVID cases around. So it's definitely hard to reopen school in such a populated area. But they're really still hoping and baking at some point that they'll throw everyone back in the building. Well, not everyone, but the 20% of kids back in the building in a hybrid schedule. But the thing is that it's coming at the expense of the glories of online school. So what they did was they making classes longer back to what they used to be. So basically, online school, they shortened classes down to an hour, and then they gave this time called Learning Lab, at least in our school district, which is basically time to work on the schoolwork they assigned in class. And now it's going up to the usual exact. Well, it's not. Well, it's almost the usual. It's like 84 minutes. So, but it's almost at the usual 90 minutes that it used to be per class. And yeah, to no learning, and the lunch is shorter, and they have lunch schedules, which doesn't make much sense for our online school. But yeah, different people have lunch at different times, I guess, in more of hope of, you know, what am I trying to say? Someone's in the chat here.
Oh yeah. Oh yo.
Hey, Raptor Charles.
Yeah, that is my cousin currently right now in the chat.
Oh, nice to see you.
Hello.
Is he the one that bought the hoodie?
No, I believe that wasn't a direct family member, but
still glad to see you. Yeah. But back to what I was saying about school. Where was I at? Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I guess all of us just no hope of returning to hybrid learning, which is a very slim chance we do, but they're putting us at a real life hybrid learning schedule.
In a way, though, I almost see it as a good step towards, like, you know, actually normalizing the hybrid learning, because it's almost like most kids spend that 30 extra minutes at the end of class
doing nothing, and then they wait
till doing nothing. They're not.
To be fair, a lot do wait till the end of the school day, and then once it's the end of the school, then they do all their work and they complain and have a lot of work. Which, to be fair, it is a decent amount of work, yeah. But it's you know, but no one really utilizes their learning lab time, anyways. But the thing is, like, who cares what our academic future is? Like, think about our selfish wants at the present moment, like, you know, like, because like classes are going to be longer. I don't think they're going to lower the workload of homework. It's going to be the same. It's still not going to be exact science. Not going to make. We're going to pick up a little more material, but not that much more material in the extra 30 minutes. You know, like
I mean, it depends though. It depends on the class.
Yeah, but like online math, it's just not the same as learning it in like a classroom.
Okay.
It is like,
well, I will say though that math is like a bit of a bad example. Not like a bad example, but like a good case example for like the argument against that, like switch. I feel like math is also that thing where you just have to just practice it on your own, and like once you learn the concepts, like the basic concepts, you can kind of figure it out, like, you know, test the waters a little bit and learn that way. But as for other classes though, I feel like it's a bit more necessary for that extra slot of time so that students can absorb the material a bit more, especially like those concept heavy, you know, like curriculums. Like I guess I'm speaking mainly about like science and history. Those are the two main contenders. But those can be like really big classes, you know.
Yeah.
As part of, you know, just your schooling career. Calling it a career is kind of strange.
Yeah.
But it almost is though, because like it's kind of weird because you're
dedicate almost the same amount of time as like someone puts into a job. So yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah, we're growing up, man.
Yeah. So.
Do
you want to say something?
I was just gonna go on a little mini
tangent. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to move on to trivia because it is now time for that.
We can help my.
Yeah, we're trying to like.
We can help my age tangent. I was just gonna be like, man, we sophomores in high school now. We started this in middle school.
I know, it's kind of shocking how far we made it. You know.
Okay, forget the grimness. Let's do some trivia.
All right. Yeah. So today, as always, we have trivia time, and today's question, at least the first question for today, is what was the first fast food chain to open? I guess this is talking mainly about the US. I'm not sure about other countries. I'm pretty sure like US is like
it's where at least where fast food got really popular.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure like this is where fast food originated from. So I think it's safe to say that all these locations will be in America. So why don't we just go down the list? So first choice, we have A, McDonald's. B, we have Hardee's.
Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
You didn't need to make it sound like that.
Well, that's what they say in the ads. Like, come to Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. Yeah.
Yes, and finally D, we have Five Guys. Now pick your poison, everybody.
People be like, they walk into Five Guys and they're like, "Where's the Five Guys?"
It's I just revealed it. So. I should probably preface this by saying you have 10 seconds to answer, and it looks like actually someone has already answered in the chat.
Time's up. You lack some minerals and vitamins.
But yes, your time is now up, and so I guess we will reveal the answer. So before we look at the comments in the chat, I guess we'll just go down the list and make sure that anyone that was guessing here has got it either right or wrong, and no harm, no foul if you've got it wrong. Yeah, this is just a harmless game, you know. We just want to make this fun, and so I guess we'll just start with McDonald's first. I think some people might have thought that
it's a very timeless part of American culture, but
yeah, it's been pretty prevalent in part of our childhoods, but sadly, you know, it's just not. It's not the. Oh no! Wait, that's the wrong sound effect. Yeah, all I meant to say was that it's not wrong. So let's just continue down the list. So B, Hardee's. You know, again, Hardee's is not as popular as McDonald's. And also, sadly, it is not the godfather of food chains, fast food chains. So if
Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Yeah, I was kind of confused when I first saw like Carl's Jr. and Hardee's like paired together, like having the same logo. I was like, what is this, plagiarism? What happened between these two? Like, why do they look so similar? But then I realized that they're like partner companies, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the difference is between them besides their names.
Neither do I.
Probably
I'll
just
look
like
it up. I can look at Caro's.
It's weird to say, but like it's probably like the genre of food. I think I heard something like Carl's Jr. is focused around Mexican food.
Okay,
That's
so
probably wrong.
It's essentially it depends on what part of the country you're in. It's the same. It's the same menu.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
So it's the West Coast gets Carl's Jr. The East Coast and Midwest gets Hardee's, and then but then for some reason Oklahoma and what state is that? Shit, what state is that?
Dude, we're getting like
No, it's irrelevant state is they get both Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so it just depends if you're on the East or West Coast. Yeah.
That's kind of like a strange way to like differentiate restaurants.
Yeah.
But I guess like that's another quick bite-sized trivia fact for you all.
Well, I guess. Well, anyways, with that extra trivia knowledge, but they're still not the oldest one, sadly. Oh, dang it, Mr. Nobody's so low in the chat. He was wrong about his Hardee's. God.
Oh
Gosh,
no.
No.
Oh. Well,
Poor
let's hope
guy.
that everybody else had a chance to get this one right. And so
Yeah,
if you chose D, Five Guys,
These nuts.
I apologize. That is, I also apologize for my co-host joke because that is not correct.
Yeah, just like saying these nuts is not correct.
I mean, like in a social context, yeah, it's.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like Raptor draws with friends in the chat. He was correct. The answer is C, White Castle.
Very nice. So
An interesting note about talking about Undertale. No.
we're just talking about fast food chains.
Yeah. Is White Castle an Undertale thing too, or?
No. I don't know. I'm not deep into the Undertale like fandom, so I wouldn't know.
Well, while we're talking about White Castle, the fast food chain, interesting note. I looked at their menu when you put this question on the Google Doc, and they have an interesting, let's say, appetizers on their menu. Want to show it to the viewers?
Oh, what? Okay.
Let's go take
Is
the viewers.
this really worth turning off the time lapse for a moment?
Yeah. Fine. That would do fine.
Wait, was it White Castle?
No, White Castle. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I think it's.
Do you want to send me a link or something so
Okay.
I can easily locate it?
All right. Yes, sir.
No.
Gotta do everything around here.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Alright, here's the link.
While he's getting everything ready,
I got you a link.
let me just think of what we were gonna go on to next, because we do have a list of topics.
Yeah, well, we'll look at the link I sent you first.
Alright, fine. Is this even the... Dude, you need to send me, like, the exact link. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Why don't we pause this for a moment?
Go to the dessert section.
Sure. So we'll go over here. Welcome to the White Castle menu. We're gonna turn off Dark Reader again because it's on. And I'm not sure if it's best for like streaming stuff, but anyways, we have desserts at White Castle, which include fudge dipped cheesecake on a stick. You know what? This actually doesn't look terrible.
I wonder how the gooey butter cake on a stick is like.
Okay, but my only like pet peeve about this is that they felt the need to stick a
Stick
stick in
up,
it.
up its
No, I was not going there.
up its cheesecake.
We're just okay.
Up its cheesecake.
Fine, let's end it at that.
And then we got fudge. Oh, that looks good.
Fudge dipped brownie on a stick.
That looks good.
Not bad either. You know, I was kind of judgmental at first,
But like at the same time, it's like, why can't you just give me a brownie instead of putting a stick on the brownie?
you didn't need to market it as something that deserves to be stuck on a stick.
And then we got the gooey butter cake.
Yeah. Gooey butter cake on a stick. This is a bit, I guess, less grotesque than the one we saw before. Earlier, we were looking at, like, butter. Just straight up butter on a stick.
Also, hold up, minor technical note, but, oh wait, never mind, okay.
What is that?
I was gonna ask you if you could screen share on Discord, like, the screen that, like, you showed the fans, but... Cause right now what you have screen sharing is just the sound effects screen.
Oh.
Which
you want me to go back here?
I would like you to show me what you show the viewers. That'd be helpful.
Oh well.
Anyway, do that or no?
Well, like in order to do that, I would need to like switch my screen share on Discord to like this other monitor, because this other monitor, for the most part, this like screen that I'm showing everybody,
It's the technical stuff.
Yeah, no, like nothing is going on here except when I actually like bring up a browser.
Yeah.
It just takes up time. I think you can deal with it. You're a tough guy, you know.
I am, but like at the same time, I feel like a little segment in the end is gonna get a bit more difficult, man.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's get back to that time lapse. So enjoy as we continue to
discuss things.
Yeah.
You know, to order White Castle requires money. And an interesting form of money that's arising recently has been cryptocurrency.
Ooh.
Have you been noticing Bitcoin's value recently?
You know, I did hear something about it, but I want you to keep me more in the loop because I feel like you would know more. So.
Well, I guess I would. Okay, so Bitcoin was recently in the $40,000 range in terms of value for one coin, which is.
And what was it before?
And
increase from what?
Well, it was a steady increase from, it was chilling the $20,000 range kind of for a bit. And then it went up to 30 and 40, and now it's plateaued a bit to the mid 30s, but still it's a very interesting investment to think about, you know, like it's in the 30s, but can it go up more? Can you make a couple G's off Bitcoin, you know?
Yeah, this is, oh my goodness, yeah, you're right. Dang. Should I share this? I feel like people can do a quick Google search. Well, anyways, like, well, the current price is like slightly below 40,000. It's 36,000.
Oh yeah, come on, man. This is a vodka. We're here trying to make their life easy, chill. You know, we don't need we can search for them.
Well, dude, we will like show it for like 1 second. That's why.
Well, you should have thought that before you did a time lapse.
Fine. Is it even that worth it?
Yes, because I'm gonna bring up other cryptocurrencies too.
People in the chat, do you guys care?
Let's see what you guys.
That's what I thought.
Wait, no, look at
fine. I'll show it anyways. Okay, well, this is the cryptocurrency that we were talking about.
Someone said they care.
Ah, fine. Wait, what? No.
See?
Oh, great. Oh, okay, fine. Well, here you go. I hope you guys are satisfied. We have the worth of a single Bitcoin, which is equal to 36,000 USD.
There's some other cryptos that are rising recently, such as look up Ethereum.
All right, let me like.
Or Ethereum, not Ethereum. Yeah.
I like drag this out to another tab.
Just look up Ether value.
Ether. How do you? Oh yeah.
ETHER.
Oh, they don't have the same fancy like stock page on Google like Bitcoin does. That's sad. How much is this currently worth?
Wait, I find out. Just do type the full thing Ethereum value. You put Ethereum price.
Oh no, we got it. Oh yeah. Oh dang. What is happening right now?
This one is this is the second biggest crypto right now, and it's currently at 1,366.
Okay, well, just to enlighten me a little bit, what is so special about cryptocurrency specifically?
It's hard to put a finger on it, but it's a high value for a lot of people. Like the secrecy, I guess, opposed of what crypto offers compared to your average credit card or something. It makes foreign transactions easier. There's always more of it being produced by crypto miners, and how I'm gonna be brief on it. How crypto mining works is basically computers doing equations that generate the money. It's an interesting system how crypto money even generates in the first place, and yeah, it's just But a lot of people now they don't even buy crypto. Like a lot of Asian countries do legitimately use crypto for transactions, but I would say here in the States, more people use it specifically for just as a pure investment for the money to go up. And I can say it's a fair point. I think Ethereum, what can't I always pronounce it?
Ethereum, I think.
Ethereum, yeah.
Ethereum? Are you sure?
Ethereum, man.
I think it's Ethereum sounds more appropriate.
Whatever it is,
kind of sounds like futuristic as well.
I think definitely it'll hit 2K by the end of the year. Don't quote me on that, but I think it definitely will hit 2K by the end of the year. And then it's a good investment depending on how many coins you buy. And there's a lot of more safer ways to purchase these cryptos. It's not as shady as it used to be. There's apps like Robinhood which lets you buy other kind of stocks, but now these stock buying services, because crypto is such a big deal now in the investment world, that these cryptos are available in these stock buying apps such as Robinhood, and
they've branched out.
Yeah, and actually I've been quite heavily considering buying another crypto myself. Would you like to see which one I'm thinking about buying? With my own cold hard cash. Look up Litecoin.
Litecoin?
Yeah, LITE coin.
Now, is there anything specific that differentiates these different cryptocurrencies?
Some have more benefits than for others. So Bitcoin, it has a limit. At some point, there will be no more Bitcoin left in the world.
How is that possible?
It's just it's somewhat based on equations is how the crypto is generated. And I guess at a certain point will run out of equations. So Bitcoin will run out, but Ethereum will not run out. Well, it's gonna be a very long time before we get anywhere close to these things running out.
Oh, okay.
And there's some benefits, like Bitcoin takes a couple minutes for the transaction to work, while Ethereum is within 10 seconds. But then Ethereum has a higher fee, which is $17, while Bitcoin's fee is much lower to almost nothing. And then Litecoin is somewhat of a Bitcoin. Ethereum is a competitor. Litecoin is somewhat of a spin-off of some of the same people that made Bitcoin. They made Litecoin as well. And it's essentially a baby one that's worth. It's still a different entity, but at the same time, it's almost like a baby Bitcoin that has a faster transaction speed, and it's tempting for the average teenager, to get into crypto. It's 157 is a price that a decent amount of teenagers got the bank to bank throw whatever.
So does that mean? Yeah. So does that mean you have to buy the whole coin? I thought you could.
You can buy partial of the coin too. These services they offer partial.
Okay.
But it's more
for
fun to buy.
What is your pick? Would you buy the whole coin?
I would buy the whole coin, yeah.
Okay.
For the extra term, but I think it can, because that's part of the thing in crypto is it can be scary as it does crash often a lot. It does go up a lot, but it crashes a lot as well.
Yeah, you can see here in this month of December.
Here, change the chart. Change the chart to 1 year.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah,
yeah. Ooh, that's a very noticeable spike.
So yeah, I would like to jump on something like Litecoin, but I do want to wait for it to crash so I can take advantage of that.
Yeah. Because you got to learn how to know, and I guess there's no really real way to like predict the stock market? Could you say that? Was it?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely speculate, and a lot of speculation is accurate with stocks, but crypto is also speculatory. You can do it like the stock market, but at the same time, it is much, much more fickle and much, much more. It can scare the people that get cold feet quite easily. Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
It's definitely less stable than your average stock, but it can give very high rewards if you stick through it.
So like for you personally, how much would you be willing to invest in a cryptocurrency like Litecoin?
Not only playing, but I don't want to throw too much. I have from working. I have an alright net worth for a teenager, but I don't want to throw all of it. So I think I'll just buy like one Litecoin or something.
Yeah, okay, that's reasonable. You wouldn't want to like throw all your eggs in that single.
Yeah,
like,
I'll just one. You know,
in that like poorly constructed basket. But I wouldn't even say like poorly constructed, I guess. But I mean, it's definitely a risky investment.
Yeah. There's other things I would like to have money in the bank for.
Yeah. And see, like, even just recently, I guess not even, just over a week ago,
yeah,
it was here at its peak.
It peaked at 170, but then it dropped to like 140 the next day.
Yeah. But yeah,
it's rising, but it can still drop.
Mm-hmm. Dang, but you need to be tactical about this. I hope all goes well for you in this like crypto escapade.
Hey, maybe if I make a bank off it, I'll buy us some nice podcast. I'll buy us some nice podcasts.
Yeah, that's why I'm on board with it. All right. So why don't we just head back to whatever the time lapse is doing right now?
So yeah. Well, are you sure about that? Because I have a transition to
Jeez, what is it now?
I was gonna say, crypto is a form of currency that we've been discussing, but a thing that people like to spend their hard-earned currency on is vacation, which is, how is that gonna work this summer?
Do you want to like give your thoughts?
How about would you like to investigate perhaps some local guidelines going on with
Well, I guess I'll do that in a separate tab, and if there's anything I want to show, I'll show.
Alright. Okay, fair enough.
So, let's see. What is there to do this summer?
Okay, this is a time I mentioned. It would be very useful to you to screen share the screen.
Why?
This is one of our.
I almost feel like the. Oh, okay. You mean, sure.
This is one of our investigative segments. Like, remember when we did Deal Dash? Remember when we did Factor Meals? Remember when we did the podcast tour?
Okay, hold on. Let me make it a little bit more adaptable for you. I wonder if that's even possible. Screens.
So we're investigating summer of 2021. How will it be this summer?
All right.
Man, we're halfway through the school year. That's pretty cool.
Actually, you know what?
Halfway to summer.
Yeah, pretty.
Yes, and I'm still waiting to see the screen.
I know. I'm trying. It's okay though, cause the viewers are currently entertained by the time lapse going on. Right
good thing we got. This is the benefits of being in the podcast. If you're on the podcast, you're just incredibly confused right now. While you're probably doing your homework while listening to us in the background, and my sincere apologies. We'll be back to the fun soon.
You know, life is good though when you just like chilling, and I mean, you don't even need to just like be chilling doing nothing. You could just be listening to your favorite.
Oh, I can see the screen. Oh my goodness.
Your favorite podcast. That could be, the Pickle Podcast.
It has to be the Pickle Podcast.
Well, we're not saying that you have to watch anything or listen to anything, but we greatly
would like you.
Yeah.
Please do.
So, before I share this, why don't we find something worthwhile to?
So we're investigating in the summer. Yo, this is looking at a bucket list thing. I found a good one. Amusement parks. So that's a good one. Look up. Let's see what our local amusement parks will be open this summer, like such as Busch Gardens,
That's right.
Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. That's a fun place. Will they be open?
Amusement parks.
But we're in a decent area for amusement parks. We got Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. We got Kings Dominion.
Yeah, you know the DMV area is packed.
Well, it's not in the DMV area, but it's like 2-3 hours, which is
Oh,
more
yeah.
than reasonable. There's a lot of people like in the country that are like nowhere near any of this stuff.
Hmm. Well, yeah, like I'd say our area is like this the central hub. It's
Yeah,
not that anything is like particularly, not that anything particularly exciting is happening here. It's just
What do
that
you mean?
we're very close in proximity to every.
Yeah,
every
we
other
live
place.
very, very close to DC, and then we're semi-close to Southern Virginia as well.
So which one do we look at? You should know about. Here's everything you should know about theme parks across the country reopening. So right now, for anybody that's listening / watching, we're just looking at a few resources before we share it, and in the meantime, you can enjoy the time lapse.
But you're still listening to us.
Yeah, of course.
The visual part is time lapse, but listening we're still going to discuss.
So
This article is a bit outdated, so I think that
how
we
outdated exactly?
this
Oh
July.
yeah, you're right.
That was last summer. We're looking for the next summer, man.
Oof.
Because it's always good to plan the summer vacation a bit soon. You'll get cheaper rates,
Disney rides. Oh my goodness.
Super Nintendo
Super
World.
Nintendo World. I've seen. I'm not sure how long the video was, but I saw the video very briefly.
But where's the Nintendo World located?
Europe maybe.
Oh man. So not
That'd be
Virginia.
awesome.
Not Virginia.
No. Sadly, we're restricted to our homeland. Right here.
Also,
Oh no,
in
wait, no,
Universal.
it's in Japan actually.
It's part of Universal Studios
Now
Japan.
this is insane.
Oh, it looks so cool.
Oh,
You gotta show them the visual. Show the viewers.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear my computer running right now. I hope it's not too loud.
Hope.
So, I will actually share this. If it's gonna, what the heck? Okay. So right now we're gonna pause this time lapse for a moment, and why don't we take a look at this? Universal Studios Japan, Super Nintendo World. One of the year's most anticipated theme park openings is less than a month away. Guests can jump into the colorful and interactive world of Mario and friends at Super Nintendo World, the newest addition at Universal Studios Japan. This new theme land opens on February 4th, kicking off the park's 20th anniversary celebration. Oh, that's right, yeah. Pokemon, actually Pokemon has had its like 25th, I think, anniversary. I guess Mario is having a similar like debut. But I feel like Mario is older than Pokemon, right? Kind of.
I think, yeah.
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 But anyway, like this is still quite cool. I don't think we can show the video on here right now because like we'd probably be infringing on some copyright material.
But to all our Japanese viewers, check out. Hopefully, you can be able to check out Super Nintendo World. And
We can even look it up separately because I'm quite curious about this. Super Nintendo World. Grand opening delay. The first thing that comes up is oh yeah, Super Nintendo World soft opens. Soft opens, like
I think probably just some partially.
yeah. What? Now this is crazy. Like it looks like you're living in a game right now. Honestly. This almost looks like it has like some kind of like creepy vintage vibes to it. This photo in particular, but like all the other ones are. Oh, that's sad Mario. Okay, not the best photo, but this one, it's the same one you saw here. That's like, it's vivid, It's like
Amusement parks are beautiful places.
it almost seems like fictional, you know?
But legitimately,
There's
like,
no
yeah,
way.
like from Super Nintendo World to Disney World, even like King's Dominion, you know, they had like the engineering and all like even the architecture they put in. It's all pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I know.
All in the name of pure fun. Like no like business. Well, there is business purpose to make money, but like the purpose of make money from fun, not from like businessy stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it's good to like not exploit people, but like you know, like
Exploit them, but give them a really good experience while you exploit them.
Yeah, that's
Like, I'm sure
that's
they-
the
they-
best
they-
way
they-
to do. That's
Yeah, like, and they definitely do, probably with the pricing and the food and everything. They do exploit us, but they exploit us they give us a very nice environment to be exploited in.
that sounds very strange, but when you say it out loud, but yeah, it's kind of true. If you think about it. All right, well,
So I guess that will hopefully be open. How about we go specifically to like the website of like King's Dominion and see what they're up to?
King's Dominion. Is that all you're thinking about? Just
I'm
some
talking about our-
amusement
we-
parks? Come on,
How-
there's something. There's more.
I know, but I'm trying to see what locally for us. We have a lot of viewers that are local to us.
I know, but I mean, there's more things to do outside of just.
Oh, if I have a beach. Let's check out what is look up Ocean City 2021 summer. Let's see what's happening there.
Ocean City.
Ocean City, Maryland.
Why not? Ocean City, Maryland.
What's been happening there? Is 2021?
Yeah, amusement park.
Oh, I thought we were done with amusement parks.
Yeah, I know, but that's what it like. Oh, suggested based on your recent activity. That makes sense.
Okay.
It's again Google working its algorithm magic.
Wait, you can take a flight to Ocean City.
Oh, where? Oh, 4
It's so-
hour. Yeah.
Well, it's faster to drive there.
Maybe this is like a different location.
It's like 2.5, 3 hours of a drive from us.
I don't know.
You know what's an interesting thing? I don't know if you realized, but I think a lot of people don't realize that Ocean City is the same beach as Rehoboth. It's all connected. It's just different spots on the beach.
Oh wait, it's the same beach as.
Rehoboth and Bethany Beach and Fenwick Island. Yeah,
Mm.
it's all just one beach. There's different parts of the beach.
Dang, I'm not much of like a beach connoisseur, so you gotta tell me.
All right, look at the map.
The map? You mean the map
The
of
map.
Ocean City?
Yes, look, so you can see like
Ah.
so you can see like look, see the
Oh, yeah,
Ocean
yeah.
City. This Fenwick Island's in the middle. Then you got Bethany Beach.
It's just one long straight.
We keep going up. Rehoboth on the top. So you got Ocean
Oh,
City,
okay.
it's Fenwick Island. It's Ocean City, Fenwick Island, Bethany Beach, and then Dewey. Oh, forgot Dewey Beach, and then Rehoboth Beach.
Oh, jeez.
A lot of good beaches on this one strip.
Like, okay, well, that now begs the question: do all these beaches look different? Like, are they different appearance-wise? Like,
Maybe not in terms of
localities?
not in terms of land, but in terms of what you do there. Like Rehoboth and Ocean City are the most like touristy, like got boardwalks. Meanwhile, like Bethany Beach and Dewey Beach,
Mhm.
well, maybe they're more like just strip a beach, more like for relaxation kind of.
Mm. Yeah. Well, these definitely look like nice locales. Like they have a nice
it's a-
populated area.
It's a fun little it's a fun little strip of beaches.
Yeah, man. Like for all my time I've spent in Maryland,
You used to live in Maryland.
yeah, I know, exactly. That's what I meant. For all my time that I spent in Maryland, I don't think I've ever like really. I've been to Ocean City, I believe, but these, I guess, relatively smaller beaches, I've never like really explored.
Well,
Kinda
maybe
sad.
we could take a podcast trip when the world gets better, and we make more money, and the world gets better.
Get ready for the Pickle Podcast World Tour 2020.
Pickle Podcast Beach Tour or
This summer.
2021.
Yeah,
2021.
2020. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm still
Pickle
stuck in the
Podcast.
past.
Pickle Podcast that'd be kind of interesting. Like we're on the sand and we just have our computer set up. Okay,
That would not work. That would not work at all.
It could work. We have a little table on the beach. We're nice little like beach chairs, and we have our laptops on the table. We have our microphones connected to our laptops. We have a power bank in case our laptops run out of power, and then we connect to our mobile hotspot for connection.
Now, what about I guess. Okay, well, the thing about my laptop though is that it has extremely short life battery.
Hence, we get a really big power. We get a really big power bank.
Okay, well, just for one-off podcast.
We can return it.
No, I don't think so. No.
We'll buy it. We'll return it when we're done.
Dude, even like someone like Mr. Beast wouldn't do it.
Good point.
Even your friend Mr. Beast wouldn't do it for that like, niche of a.
My good friend.
Yeah.
Even he doesn't have the money for that. Fine, maybe we could be next to the hotel. Give me the hotel pool area, and you can plug into. I'm sure there's an outlet somewhere in the pool area.
Dude, is it? I feel like that would be an electrical hazard. I wouldn't want to endanger our potential viewers while we're podcasting.
The viewers. It would. Oh, if we have a crowd, maybe the crowd just campus by the pool. Fine, maybe we could go to a local restaurant on the boardwalk, and we could have our podcast on the boardwalk in the restaurant near the beach.
Look, okay, we can talk about this another day, but for now, why don't we head on to today's second trivia question?
Right.
Isn't that exciting?
First, let me sum this up first, man.
Oh wait.
So essentially, okay. So I think. For now, in limited capacity, theme parks and beaches will be open. Rates will hopefully be the same, but I imagine there'll be a little bit inflation.
Yeah.
But for now, it's open in limited capacity. I wouldn't say close yourself off from the idea, but definitely stay safe, and hopefully this summer can be somewhat a normal one of fun.
All right, well said. All right, so for today's second trivia question, we shall continue the show. As always. And the second question for today is, on average, how many babies are born each New Year's in the United States? And the answer may shock you. So like, why don't we just go through some of your answer choices right now. First, we have A, 19,304. Okay, Mr. Nobody 7-Eleven is responding with an answer of his own. B, we have 4,245. C, we have 30,401. And lastly, D, we have 11,293. So, these numbers may seem a bit obscure, but take your best guess, and we'll see you in about 10 seconds. And time's up.
Time's up. You lack the minerals and vitamins.
Imagine lacking the minerals and vitamins.
I mean, like, I think we all lack the minerals and vitamins in one way or another. But anyways, this question is quite fitting, for the New Year's, of course. And so I think we should just jump straight into the answers, because honestly, this one, if I didn't know the answer already, I would be just like, all there is to it would just be guesswork, honestly. So first off, we have answer choice A, and sadly, if you chose answer choice A, you were a little bit too off. I'm sorry. That's just no. But it was a good guess out of all those.
It's warm.
Yeah, you're like
warm like Bethany Beach.
like 10 degrees Fahrenheit over lukewarm. So you're getting there.
Like the water in Bethany Beach.
Okay, thank you for that simile.
Yeah.
And next we have B, 4,245. Again, like A, that is not correct. And actually, you're going in the wrong. Actually, not going in the wrong direction, but you went a little bit too far. You're now in the.
It's like if you're trying to go to Ocean City, but
Yeah.
you
Okay.
take the wrong exit and you go to Dover. Like Dover's not too far, but it's a little bit farther than you wanted to go.
Thanks for the analogy, my friend. Alright, and I guess lastly, not really, but for answer choice number C, which is 30,401, that is also incorrect. Now you're going like you were like
You're in New Jersey now.
Yeah.
You didn't go to Ocean City, man. You're going to Ocean
Come
City,
on.
New Jersey. You're in the wrong place.
You're like on the other side of the Atlantic right now. Like, come on, come back right now. Come back. And so, if you've came back already, then I think you would have landed on answer choice D. And so, if you got D, 11,293 babies born on New Year's in the United States, then you are correct. That was a mouthful.
Oh, baby, that's a lot of babies.
Oh no, I just interrupted my. Oh man.
My bad. Do it again.
Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't you. It was the. Apparently, you can't play two sound effects at once.
Oh, man.
I find that a bit disappointing. We also have another sound effect for the right answer. Yeah. So for anyone that got D.
I'm trusting you putting the right sound effects. I can't hear it.
Oh wait. Oh, you can't. Oh, am I not sharing the right screen?
No, you're not sharing any screen
Oh,
now.
really? Oh, that's strange.
It's fine. You know, we're wrapping up. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are wrapping up. We are wrapping up.
Shared it for 1 second. You cancel it.
But actually, yeah, that reminds me. Like you weren't able to hear the sound effects even before. Like,
No.
you just kind of had to like sat quietly and trust that I was doing it.
Yeah. Oh, I wait
Which
for
I
you to
do.
speak it.
I almost always do it correct. So no need to worry. Well, anyways, should we just hop into our outro for today and wrap this up? Do you think?
No.
No. Is there anything else you want to talk about? You could do that.
I could.
But
No,
what's the
I don't have
verdict?
anything. It's
No.
nice that I could, but
Yeah, we'll just go into the
I
outro.
don't have anything, but I appreciate the offer.
Alright,
Just
well,
like how I appreciate the time I spent with each and every single one of you today, whether you're alive or somewhere in the near or distant future.
surely, yeah. And you know what? Today's episode went fairly smoothly.
Yeah, I feel
I'm
very
glad with
very good about this.
it. Yeah. I like
Yeah.
this new like format with the
Time
before,
lapse,
before
yeah.
we were doing like
I feel like you're able to talk better when you're not focusing on drawing a lot.
definitely, yeah.
I feel like you're more in it. You know, I like that.
I'm able to be like much more engaged and much more thoughtful for like whatever I'm saying, even though of course I have to like manage all these technical aspects of the podcast behind the scenes. It's still nice to have that like burden lifted off.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, today we don't have a story like last time, but we have something equally as sentimental, which is a lovely quote Nico found. I don't know where it is from, but
Oh,
Seems
of course.
it seems lovely.
I honestly
So-
don't know where I found it either, but there's honestly some great truth in it. And so the quote is this: "When one teaches, two learn." And apparently Robert Heinlein has said that. I believe.
You know,
I
we
imagine
can-
like all these people are authors, you know. They usually have something. All the famous authors are probably like kind of closet philosophers in a way.
Yeah.
You could say.
Like, goodbye in the chat to Rapid Draws and friends. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. See
Yeah.
ya.
But I think we can apply this quote to our podcast, because honestly, when there's one of us usually teaching about something on a topic on this podcast, and then the other host and the viewers are both learning. So one is teaching and two are learning.
That's like the most. That's like the most literal interpretation you can. I was thinking more. I think the quote is more correctly worded, like not correctly worded, but like if you were to interpret it, it would be like when one talks about a certain subject, then you learn the other person's point of view as well. Like you know, like or like if you're in a teaching setting, like it was talking about, like if one person teaches you something,
multiple people learn.
Well, it's almost like these two people have something to teach each other that they didn't.
Yeah, it's a constant circle of teaching, like our podcast.
Yeah. So like one like, you know, for you know about cryptocurrency. Like I didn't know about that.
And usually like we didn't have sports segments today, but like in the sports segments, you know, I'm teaching you and maybe our viewers who may or may not know as much about sports.
And then maybe like I taught you about Super Nintendo World, even though we both kind of knew about that. But just for the sake of like,
you teach me some video game lore. I'm into video games, but you know a little bit more than me. You teach me some video game lore and communities that I'm not as aware about.
Yeah. There you go. I actually really like that quote though. It's super.
It's a really good one. I'm glad you found that. I'm glad I could wrap it into everything.
Yeah. And thank you all again for, with all that being said, guys. Thank you all for joining us today for this podcast, episode number 20.
I know. It's a lot of numbers.
And I just want to thank my co-host again for joining me today. You can find his socials at Mr. Nobody 711 on YouTube, and also
Mr. Nobody 711 on YouTube, and then at the Mr. Nobody 711 on Insta and Twitter.
Of course, yeah. And of course, you can find my stuff at picklesonmayo on Instagram and Twitter, as always, which is where I post all. It's almost become like a habit of mine just to say where I post all of my art, which is not true though, because like as you can see there, I didn't post that specific painting on Instagram. You know, I enjoy painting just like in my free time too, so it's there's some perks to like not post everything that you do about your life.
Yeah.
But you know, in those odd cases where you do post, it's nice to share your thoughts and feelings to the world. But anyways, I'm glad that we were able to share our thoughts and feelings to the world with this podcast.
Yeah.
We're so good at transitions, you know. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say. It's just,
well, as always, remember, we may not always be active, or we're semi-active, but in those times of less activity or whatever, we care, we love, even if we may not directly know you. In our subconscious, we do care and love for all of you, and we're glad that you're here, spent this time with us.
Of course. Yeah. So, as always, hope to see you next time. And peace.
Stay groomed. And double peace.
I'll end it at triple peace, alright?
Quadruple peace.
Alright.
Say quintuple peace.
Fine, quintuple peace.
Hexa peace.
No, no, we're alright. Yeah, just peace.
How about
No, okay.